Second and 10.
Here we go. Let it run up.
Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Let it run. Watch. Vegas. Yes. Level.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. High throw, but it's reeled in. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard
Let
line.
it run.
On the give, here's Swift. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Let it run. Punch first.
On second down, it's Williams. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target, and it'll be third down.
Ready to run.
On third down, it's Williams from the gun. That's caught left side by Odunze.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision making. And that's a good drive. Right out of the gate, they're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10, up at the 42. On the ground, here's Etienne. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
The tight end going in motion to the left. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's complete to the rookie from Texas A&M. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 11 yards on the connection there. It's a Carolina first down.
Here we go.
Throwing now from the gun. Off balance. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Bears have it. He gets free. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Bears. And Greg, we talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they forced the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Forced to his right. Now he takes off. And he is out of bounds at the 45. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
Hill with the throw. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Carolina. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
Kick is good. Makes the score Bears 9 and Bears 7.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
That's right.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 8 yards on
From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short game, but it'll move the chains. A first down. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Bears off to the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Here's a handoff, and Swift running right. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. Good for a Bears first down.
Vegas! What is up?
To throw, it's Williams. He'll let this go towards the end zone. Colston Loveland was the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Here's a give left side. This is Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Third down and 9.
What is up?
Here's Williams. He's got a man. That's DJ Moore. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down. Here's Swift. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
It is 3rd and 10.
Ready, set.
To throw is Williams. And he's in. Roll Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago. That is first touchdown of the new year. And that is no good again. It'll be his second missed extra point of this afternoon. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Drop 60. Get up. 18, Rodwood, 18.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And he will go all the way. Xavier Legette, touchdown, Panthers. Okay, well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Slot man in motion right. He'll drop to throw. That's caught. They were chasing the points here in the half, but they got him. And we are tied. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
What they asked for. It's not enough. You solid left, but it's not enough. You better reach left, but it's not enough.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. Out trying to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Vegas! Punch Spurs!
Throwing is Williams. That's complete to Moore on the right side. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A pickup there of 13. First down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. We'll come back to Soldier Field. Following this, set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Panthers will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. by the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Tremble comes in motion. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he will score! Xavier Legette, touchdown, Carolina. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. Oh, big hole left side. And he will go all the way. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Bears. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. Santos, good on the extra point. Bears will tie things up here in the first half. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready, set. Here we go. Go.
Back to throw. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Viking 18.
They'll send their tight end left. Legette in motion. They'll look to throw here on first down. That's to the left side. Hauled in by Legette. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
Let's go, Nick. Let's go.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. They go back to Legette. He's got another one. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Etienne will take this one in. Touchdown, Carolina.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
is up? Yes, 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 yes. Let's go, baby. Gotta run. Vegas, Vegas.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He'll go underneath to Swift. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 47-yard line.
What is up? Yes. Punch first, punch gas, yes, yes, yes.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
What is up? Vegas, go.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Open man, that's Luther Burden. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
And the Bears, 1st down.
Try to throw again. Here's Williams. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And he's in! D.J. Moore. Touchdown, Chicago. On his sentence for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Bears will tie things up here in the first half. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready? 19 Tiger. Ready?
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And he will score. Christian Watson, touchdown, Panthers. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
Is good.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
What is up? Punch first. Yes, 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 yes.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. Nick Scorton in there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. The Panthers will take their 1st timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Miami Lions. Warriors 70.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Short pass taken in by the tight end. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Second and inches. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
He's brought down back at the 40-yard line.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot for Watson. That's hard. And he will go all the way. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Carolina. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point is good. Panthers will extend this third quarter lead. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
They will run it over center with Swift. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first down, they give it right back to Swift. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 50-yard line.
Vegas. Ready, set, hold on. Yes. Bravo, punch, stars.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Forced out wide. Going up top. Oh, he thought he had a man across the field, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Savon Revel.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable, and as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position.
22. Yes, 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 yes.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. They'll run with Swift. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across. Setting up second and goal.
Brings up second.
Now, here's second and goal.
Vegas, Vegas. Yeah, yeah.
Here's Williams now to throw. Out to his right. That is hard. What a job to keep the play alive. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. That one off the left upright, but it sounds in. High degree of difficulty, but the point gets a point. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. They'll throw out of the gun. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Dayo Odeyingbo getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Here we go. Set. 65. Cougar 19.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
He's got his man. That's Legette. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. He'll look to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Dayo Odeyingbo in there to drop him. That time, it's a loss of 7. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go. 18, 5, 70 Lions, 79, 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll look to throw. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. It is a pickup of 18. And by a yard, they get the third down conversion. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. He'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
They They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going in short game.
And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the first down.
And this is what you like to see if you're the head coach. Not only does your quarterback know exactly where that first down marker is, he's able to pick up the first down, but then get himself on the ground. He avoids the big hit and picks up the first down.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Panthers. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
His kick is good.
Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a two-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a two-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
What is that? Punch ball. Vegas, Vegas. Yeah. Careful.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Going for it all. That is hot. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Punch first. Vegas.
To throw is Williams. He'll go right back to Loveland. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here's Williams. And they're getting down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown open?
That one, take it in. DJ Moore. Touchdown Bears. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. Throwing again, Williams. Exiting the pocket right, and for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Throwing now from the gun. Over the middle, he's got Leggett. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
On the set.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60, go.
They'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop.
Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Edwards. Here is 1st and 10.
Ready to go. Yes.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That's over the middle and taken in by Gunze. But mark him down up at the 44-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. They still have all 3 timeouts. Here we go with 1st and 10.
That's another
Very good.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now Williams. On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
They'll go play action here with Williams. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. DeAndre Swift, the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Yes. Combo. Yes. Punch first.
On 3rd down. Out in a flash, and he lost the football. The Panthers have it. He works free, right side. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery, and the great return for the touchdown. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Panthers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Bears 42.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Open man downfield is Loveland. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's 1st down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He's going to air this one out. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Very good. Yes. Combo. Yes.
To throw, it's Williams. Moving outside the pocket. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. That's seemingly pretty silly with 1 second left in the game.
Yes, yes, yes. Tempo, tempo. Yes, 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 yes.
Here we go. One final play. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the Panthers are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over.